Today, I want to talk about another essay from Emerson. I think I've gone through a few of them, but last night, I read something that truly inspired me. And it was something that, when I read it put things in perspective. I was, for whatever reason, just stressed out, just like at my wits' end. Just one of those times where I was like, man, why can't things just work out? Man, why can't things just make sense? Man, why can't everything just be going to plan? And for whatever reason, I decided to pick up this book, and I'm glad I did because I picked up the essay called Nature. It's about 8 pages, and in those 8 pages really is the secret to everything, the secret to happiness, the secret to the universe, the secret to what we're all looking for. And it's the idea that nature is all around us. Nature is inside of us. Nature is something that is always present, and all we have to do to be happy is listen to it. One of the greatest parts of this essay is Emerson when he talks about when you look towards nature, you can look towards the way of everything. And this is a very similar idea to Taoism where, Miyamoto Musashi said, once you know the way, you see it in all things. It's this same thing. When you look at trees, when you look at, even the Fibonacci sequence, like everything is connected. Everything acts as everything else does. And the essay encapsulates the idea that everything that comprises you was once something else. It will soon be something else. And you were just here for the journey. You were just here for the time being. So enjoy it. Don't put too much energy. Don't put much effort into seeking material things. Seek things that actually matter. What good is riches if it doesn't, allow you to bring people into your life, if it doesn't allow you to celebrate? What good is material possessions if they mean nothing aside from them being material possessions? What good are they if they don't do any good for you? If you don't give them to other people, if you don't make other people happy? The only thing they're good for is, providing your basic needs. But aside from that, I feel like most people are so wrapped up in the idea that your value is your bank account. Your value is your car. Your value is what you can provide to society instead of just being a human being. It's so much harder nowadays to be a human being than it is to be this, to be that title, to be this job, to this is your only source of meaning is that you do this. This is what comprises you. And this essay is going to get you thinking about what it means to be a human, what it means to be an individual, what it means to be happy. And that's the most beautiful thing of it. When you read Emerson, it's a mix of philosophy and poetry. It's a mix of a religious and a spiritual experience. It encapsulates an essence of your soul that you really need to explore, because the moment you begin exploring it is the moment it finally comes into words. These are ideas that you've always thought. These are ideas that you've always held in your mind, yet you haven't been able to put them into words. And that's what happens when I read Emerson. And I really urge you to pick up Nature, because I think this is his second best one after Self-Reliance. And it's very, very beautiful. Self-Reliance is something that's inspiring, but Nature is something that is beauty. Nature is something that will get you looking around the world, and you'll just see things differently. You'll look at the trees and you'll appreciate it. You'll look at your apartment and you'll appreciate it. You'll look at the things that you have in your life and you'll appreciate it and understand that everything is here, that everything that you can see, everything that is in front of you, everything that you can touch is fleeting. It will one day become something else. And the beauty of this cycle, the beauty of this nature makes everything have meaning, makes everything have depth. There's the old Stoic idea of death is that, without death, there would be no urgency. Without death, without the natural cycle of life, without you having a set end, there would be no incentive for you to get out of bed, no incentive for you to do anything. And it's what we do in between that birthday and that death day. It's what we do in that dash that we see on the gravestone. It's how we spend our time that really makes a difference. And, this is an essay that really has me thinking about how I'm spending my time, how I'm going to begin spending my time, how I'm going to re-shift and re-engage some of my energy to do things that actually bring me meaning, actually bring me happiness, actually allow me to help other people instead of just focus on myself, instead of just focus on the things that I have to do, on the things that are going to get me ahead of my peers. And it's a really calming experience. It's a really wholesome experience. And I really urge you to read the essay called Nature. The greatest thing about Emerson is everything that he's written is in public domain. So as long as you have public domain laws in your country, you'll have access to Emerson. And he is a philosopher or a transcendentalist or a thinker or an essayist that you really should pick up, because In his works are everything you need to be happy, and all you need to do is pick up the pages and interpret them for yourself and apply them into your own lives. Because, yeah. But I will also link this book in the description because I like the physical copies. I like to carry books around me. I can't really read on the internet, so if you want to pick up a physical copy, this is a good book. Yeah, love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support recently. If you want more from me, if you want my own writings, go ahead, click the links in the description. Peace out. I'll catch you next one.